Sony is gearing up for a highly anticipated product announcement in May 2025, one that promises to be a major turning point for filmmakers, videographers, and content creators worldwide. While Sony has kept a tight lid on official details, a steady stream of credible leaks, insider reports, and industry chatter has started to unveil a clear and exciting picture of what to expect. Two models, in particular, have emerged as the focal point of these conversations. The Sony FX3 II, set to succeed the original FX3 from 2021, and the Sony FX8, which is rumored to be a fresh take on the higher-end FX6 or FX9 cinema cameras. In this deep dive, we'll explore the rumors, potential features, and what these upcoming cameras could mean for the market and users alike. The original Sony FX3 made waves when it launched, carving out a unique space as a portable full-frame cinema camera that beautifully blended professional video capabilities with a compact, lightweight design. It became a favorite for solo filmmakers and content creators who needed high-end video performance without the bulk of traditional cinema cameras. The Sony FX3 II is expected to carry forward this DNA, addressing some of the FX3's limitations while pushing new technological boundaries. At the heart of the Sony FX3 II discussion is its sensor technology. Early leaks suggest that Sony might equip this new model with a global shutter, a potential first for a full-frame camera in the $4,000 price range. This is a huge deal because global shutters capture the entire image frame simultaneously, effectively eliminating rolling shutter distortion that typically appears when filming fast-moving subjects. This advancement could be revolutionary for action-packed shooting scenarios, such as sports, car chases, or fast camera pans, where rolling shutter artifacts can ruin footage. However, while the global shutter feature sounds promising, questions remain about potential trade-offs. The current FX3's 12-megapixel sensor excels in dynamic range and low-light sensitivity, two areas critical to filmmakers. Will the global shutter compromise those aspects? Some insiders speculate Sony may stick with a 12MP sensor to maintain excellent low-light performance, while others suggest an upgrade to 24MP to support oversampled 4K video and offer more flexibility for open-gate recording. Interestingly, a trusted insider who tested a prototype of the Sony FX3 II reported the absence of open-gate recording, a feature many expected given the rising demand for vertical video workflows on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. This omission could limit the camera's appeal for creators focusing on social media content. The Sony FX3 II is expected to push the video capabilities of its predecessor further. While 4K at 120 FPS has become somewhat standard, rumors indicate the new camera might offer ultra-slow motion capture at frame rates between 180 and 240 FPS in 4K. This would put the FX3 II ahead of competitors like the Canon EOS R5C, which is known to struggle with overheating during high-resolution shooting. Internal recording is another area of expected enhancement. The original FX3 required external recorders for raw video formats, but the Sony FX3 II could debut internal compressed RAW recording. This would greatly simplify workflows, particularly for solo filmmakers and content creators working without extensive support crews. Still, to support these higher data rates, thermal management will be crucial. Sony's well-regarded active cooling system is likely to see upgrades to prevent overheating during prolonged, high-bit rate recording sessions. Ergonomics is reportedly a significant focus for Sony with the FX3 II. Feedback from users of the original FX3 highlighted handling fatigue during extended shoots, so the new model is rumored to feature a redesigned grip with deeper contours and more tactile buttons. This should improve comfort and usability, especially during handheld filming. Weather sealing, an area where the original FX3 faced some criticism, is expected to be more robust in the new model, particularly around vulnerable points like the hot shoe and connection ports. Sony is also likely to maintain modularity as a key design principle, possibly offering an optional electronic viewfinder attachment. This addition would appeal to hybrid shooters who need precise framing while maintaining the camera's core video-centric design. One of the standout improvements in early hands-on reports is the upgraded in-body image stabilization IBIS system, described as transformative for handheld shooting. This is excellent news for bloggers, documentary filmmakers, and solo shooters who prioritize mobility and smooth footage without relying on external stabilizers. Audio features are set for a leap forward, with rumors indicating 32-bit float audio recording support. This technology drastically reduces clipping and distortion by capturing a wider dynamic range, paired with Sony's existing XLR handle compatibility. Together, these features would reduce the need for additional external audio equipment, streamlining production workflows. On the storage front, the Sony FX3 II may retain compatibility with CFexPro's Type A cards, popular among professional video shooters for their speed and reliability, while also adding support for the more common and affordable SDUHS2 cards. This flexibility offers creators more options to tailor storage solutions to their needs and budgets. While the Sony FX3 II grabs much of the attention, rumors also point to the upcoming Sony FX8, a potential refresh or addition to Sony's high-end cinema camera lineup. Positioned as a successor or alternative to the FX6 or FX9, the FX8 is expected to cater to professionals demanding advanced features, higher resolution, and greater modularity. Leaked information suggests the FX8 might feature a Super 35mm sensor, differentiating it from the full-frame FX3 II. This sensor choice could appeal to filmmakers already deeply invested in Sony's Cinealta ecosystem, where Super 35mm remains a popular and versatile format. Pricing details remain murky, but early speculation places the FX8 in the $6,000 to $8,000 range, likely making it a more premium offering compared to the FX3 II. Sony's apparent two-pronged strategy aims to cover both mid-tier and high-end video markets effectively. The Sony FX3 II, expected to be priced around $3,800 to $4,200, targets indie filmmakers, content creators, and solo shooters who want cinema-grade tools packed into a compact, lightweight body. Meanwhile, the FX8 could serve larger productions and studios requiring more robust, high-performance capabilities. This strategy raises questions about the future of Sony's A7S line, traditionally popular for hybrid photo and video use. With the FX3 II adopting advanced video-focused features such as global shutter and internal RAW, Sony may be signaling a clearer separation. The A7 series for hybrid shooters, and the FX series for dedicated video professionals. The Sony FX3 II will enter a competitive arena. Canon's EOS R5C offers 8K video but struggles with overheating, while Panasonic's Lumix S5 II boasts open gate recording and phase detect autofocus but lacks some of Sony's sensor advancements. Blackmagic's Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro provides an affordable RAW option but falls short in autofocus and portability. Sony's advantage lies in balancing innovation with reliability. Its extensive E-mount lens ecosystem, trusted autofocus systems, and robust codec options give the company a unique edge in serving a broad range of users. Some important questions remain. Will the implementation of a global shutter come at the expense of image quality? If it reduces dynamic range or increases noise at higher ISOs, it may alienate the FX3 and A7S III's core audience, filmmakers who prioritize low-light performance. Another critical concern is the lack of open gate recording in the current Sony FX3 II prototype. With vertical video becoming a staple on social platforms like TikTok and Instagram, the absence of this feature could push creators to competitors such as Panasonic's S5 II, which offers more flexible aspect ratios. The FX8's role is also still unclear. While a Super 35mm sensor might attract users invested in Sony's traditional cinema workflow, the indie filmmaker space increasingly favors full-frame sensors. Without clear differentiation or pricing advantages, the FX8 risks overlapping too much with the FX3 II, potentially confusing buyers. The May 2025 announcement represents more than just a product launch. It's a statement about Sony's vision and priorities in the video market. The Sony FX3 II, with its rumored global shutter, enhanced stabilization, and internal RAW recording, could redefine what a compact cinema camera can achieve. However, Sony will need to carefully balance innovation with maintaining the qualities that made the original FX3 popular. Meanwhile, the FX8's potential to rejuvenate Sony's high-end cinema lineup could expand their reach, but might also blur the lines between models if not clearly positioned. For creators considering an upgrade, patience may pay off. The May event might either set a new standard for video cameras or reveal missed opportunities. Either way, Sony's next moves will be closely analyzed and discussed for years to come. So, which camera are you most excited about from Sony's May 2025 lineup? Share your thoughts and expectations in the comments below. Thanks for watching.